Greetings you Team Pamela. Hola, wagwan, hamjambo, habari gani? Happy day once again. We are back again here in our reaction channel. So if it is your first time to be here, feel welcome. My returning viewers, my returning subscribers, all the teams which are here, please welcome and feel free to comment, share my videos, tell a friend to tell a friend, and shower me with likes. So whom do we have here? Today we have Dee Mwango. Dee Mwango came on her premiere. It was a premiere whole live stream with the husband forcing words to Peter's mouth. Oh, he doesn't yap like I yap. So Dee knows that he's yapping a lot. And she's very proud of being someone who yaps. Eh? She knows herself as a wife who yaps. Eh? And she laughs about it. She likes it. Hmm? So since when did Peter stop talking? Remember when Peter was not, face was not unveiled, how this man used to talk on the background? What Dee did to this boy after settling down with this boy who was talking a lot on the background, she just became numb. You wonder what did this lady did to this boy? And now all the time, oh, you know, he doesn't talk. He doesn't talk why? It's only that he doesn't talk because he's weighing his words. We have to understand, someone who is calculating, who want to be 100%, that is someone who is very dangerous. Why is it that he has to wait and think for the answer to give? People knows him out here. She didn't tell you how they met. Dee never said how they met out here. Because in that very week when she was still talking about her Tito, this man was in Nairobi. And saying that, oh, she knew that Dee is forcing the words to come from his mouth, that the moment he saw Dee, he knew Dee was the one. This is someone who has been following you, Dee Mwango. He knows everything about you, not seeing you at the airport. No. We are going to start from there because I don't want to talk much before we see the receipt. We are going to move with the receipt. Because these people, they didn't even, let's say they didn't even meet. They just went to Nyabohansi. Let me just say that. There was no meeting. They talked. Maybe they met in an Afro introduction, all these sites, which is not bad. I'm not saying it's bad. Why is she not saying where they met? Okay, that is their private. If she thinks now this one is going to be private, so let it be. But this man is someone who is a follower. He's been following Dee Mwango all this journey of YouTube. He knows Dee details because Dee is talking about even he knows full name. When I watched this premiere and the way Dee was laughing and the way Dee was putting words on this man's mouth, someone doesn't want to talk. She's forcing this man. Dee has become now the husband in Poland. She's dominating, very dominant woman, and she doesn't know her boundaries. You wonder why she's laughing like this. Why is she forcing this man with words like this? Because she wants people to know that she didn't get married there because of papers. Everybody knows you got married because of papers. But now she wants Peter to say, no, it's not about papers. I loved you. Oh, I love you because of what? Because of money, of YouTube money. So Dee wants Peter to say that, I love you, you are beautiful, you are what? You can't force some of these things. Not that Peter cannot talk. Peter has to understand where he is at this moment because he doesn't want to just talk because he's talking or because you've just asked a question. He knows he's online. People can twist this issue because there are so many people who also knows him there. So he has to calculate and check the words which are coming from his mouth. Not that he's not talking. Why? Why is he not talking? And he talked to you and he married you. So now he cannot talk.
I just saw him. Vu is right there. Not only Vu, but also our, how do you call him? Wojtek is here. Okay guys, so also our brother-in-law is here. He's called Wojtek. He's also single, searching for a nice, well-cultured African girl. Not married, never been married before, no kids, very nice gentleman. So who knows? He's coming. Hopefully he'll say hello. He's kind of shy, but let's see how it goes. But such a nice gentleman. He's not shy, yes? He's confident. Ooh. Okay, so he's coming. He's also saying hello.
Everybody want to come to Africa, while you are going to Europe. So will you be left there alone? Because the sister-in-law also want to come to Africa. Your brother-in-law wants to come to Africa. I don't know whether Peter doesn't want to come to Africa. I think he also want to come to Africa. It's only you who want to stay there. So you see, you wonder why now, ever since you went there, she's become now matchmaking. The brother, same thing, same trend. He did all this matchmaking. I don't know whether there is one person who got married through Mura Senso's live stream. I don't know. Because he used to do it a lot. Making a lot of noise, raising his legs up and down. Now this one has started matchmaking. You yourself, you've not settled. A month is not even over yet. You started now campaigning for others. Why can't you make your house in order first? Why can't you be a woman first? Because I see you like a man. Behaving like raising your neck is just like this, like tiger, like this. I have never seen such a person in my life. I know in my 20s, a 20-year-old talk like this. A 20-year-old matchmaking people like this, people who are single in Poland now. She wants to matchmake them. Africa is big, oh. Africa is big. But you should tell them where you met with Peter. Maybe it will be easier. You didn't meet in Africa. Tell them where you met so that it can become easier for them as well.
Very nice family. So if you happen to be my in-law, baby, he's gone.
He went to neighbors.
Yeah, for massage, yeah? Ooh, yes. Okay, guys, from the title of the video, let's get into it. Baby, what do you think? People are asking, how did you know I'm the one?
I just saw it in you.
By what? Like what?
By the beauty and elegance.
Look at you, look at me. So sweet. What else? He's not so wordy like me. People say, oh, Dee, you talk too much. Let your husband talk.
No. He cannot put up with you. And he cannot even put up with the questions which you are asking him. You know exactly the reason why he knew you were the one. Because of the money of you two. Not because of elegancy or not because of beauty. No. Because this is someone who has been following you all this time. This man has been following you. He's your subscriber. So he knows what you are making. He knows the struggles. And he knew exactly which button to press. Not that he saw it in you. No. This is someone who follows you. And now you want him to say all that? Look at the way he's looking at you, because he has never seen such a woman dominating like a man in the house. You are just hardly married. You've not even finished a month ever since you got married. But
you get his answers short and clear. They say, do you talk too much? Let your husband speak also.
Yeah?
Yes! And then I'm like, I wish they knew my husband is not somebody who can yap as a yap. Okay, tell us more.
About?
How you knew I'm the one?
You were so beautiful, intelligent. Just like today. Look at you. Look at this one. How can you not love her?
How can you not love her? Baby, another question. I know you are busy. Trust me, I just ambushed him. I didn't even tell him we're making this video. Look here, just for 5 minutes we finish the vlog.
she's talking like she's talking to
You're
a
looking on the
boy.
other side, like me.
Imagine that.
Okay, guys, on today's video, how did he know I'm the one? How did I know he's the one? So yes, I just requested him to be part of this video. You guys say I yap a lot, but he's not a man of many words. He's a man of few words. So let's get to hear his part of the video. How did you know I'm the one?
Because I saw it in you.
You saw it in me?
Yeah.
And you knew definitely I'm the one.
Yeah, I saw you walking in the airport first time. And I saw the beauty, the elegance, humbleness.
Oh,
Ooh.
And you were funny.
I was funny?
Peter, so you've not been watching Dee Mwango? Your wife is humble. Very humble. So when he saw Dee at the airport, because that is now the first time they met, and then that is now when he made that decision. Because this man was on the look. He was in Kenya already looking for an African woman. This is not a trip which they made. Maybe he was coming from Poland to Africa. No. He was in Kenya. That's why he knows Kiswahili. He was looking for African woman to marry. So, and he's been following this. So, not that he didn't know where to find Dee. This is someone who spent his time on the computer. He was following Dee and knew exactly what Dee wants at the time because he's been following Dee. And he knows the weaknesses of Dee. And that's why he proposed to Dee. He told Dee now, meet me in Nairobi. And he booked the hotel already. This is someone you've not met before. Now seeing you for the first time. You just take that person at your father's home. You just met a week. Because according to Dee, they just met in a week's time. Because during that time, he was still talking to Atito. So he didn't know this man a long time, but the man knew her a long time because this man has been watching her. And he came to Kenya to pray for her, was checking where to meet her. This man is very calculative. You look at him, someone who is not talking. This is now saying, oh, my husband does not talk. No, he talks very well. He really talks, but he knows what he wants, and he has gotten what he wanted. And just wait, just yap. You think yapping is something good, and then you laugh about it. It is not something good. You have to reduce it now. Because the person whom you are dealing with will not take it for long. He doesn't like it. And that's why he keeps quiet. Because if you talk and he talks now, you are not going to get along. So he has decided, not that he can't talk, he has decided to keep quiet. Because you will be loud and louder and louder. That's why he's now pausing. But calculating each move you are making and how you carry yourself, it's just calculating all that.
Might not go into details. When we met...
Why can't he go into details? Why not? You called him to come here and at least tell people what he feels about you, how you met, how he knew you were the one. So again, you are saying he cannot go into details. Why not? Because you can't give him time to talk. You are... Can't you let this man talk? If you can't, let this man go and do his work or play computer games. Right? Because that is what he's good at.
An African girl, to be specific.
Yes.
So that was one thing he was so particular of. And when people say, oh, Dee, they're racist and all that, not everybody is racist. For him, it was his dream to have an African girl. Baby, tell them about it.
Yes. I confirm.
Guys, he doesn't love talking too much as I do, but...
That is a lie. You are forcing so many things in Peter's mouth. And Peter calculates, and Peter knows he doesn't want to make a mistake because there's so many things. There's a lot which this man is hiding. A lot. You keep yapping. You yap until you finish everything which you have. And Peter will have everything. He will have you here. Because you don't know how to keep quiet. This marriage thing was haunting you. For someone to tell you, oh, you're beautiful, oh, I saw it in your eyes, make you go crazy. Calm down. You're still in your honeymoon. Can't you relax? My goodness. Can't this girl relax? Where did this one grow? Where did this one grow? Is this how Nyabuhase people behave? My goodness.
What any other thing?
Everybody has their preference, so beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Guys, I'm tired holding the camera on my hand. I want to put it on a tripod.
Talking about they are not racist. The fact that, you see, there are some things which one need not even to talk about. As I said in my last video, I said that there's no place you can say this place is safe. You cannot say, oh, Kenya is not safe, oh, Poland is not safe. You can't tell because you don't know. And this one is saying because the fact that the man wanted an African lady, so that makes them not to be racist. After saying that, did the man say anything? He didn't say anything because if he opened his mouth, people will be after him because people knows the history of Poland. But let this one yap because people will spare her because she doesn't know what she's talking about. Not accuse someone who doesn't know anything, but someone who knows what they are doing. That one, you can go for that person. That is why Peter is not even answering this one, because if he opened his mouth, people will go for him. People will ask him questions now. But this one doesn't know. Yeah. That is honest, because this marriage thing has made her to go nuts. I'm telling you.
If you're new here, my name is Dee Mwango. I'm from Kenya, Mama Africa. And with me here is my husband. Baby, introduce yourself just real quick.
Hello,
That's all? Your name?
my name is Pero
Yes, from where?
from Kenya, Mama Africa.
From Poland, okay?
One thing also I need to advise this Dee Mwango. If the man doesn't want to appear in her videos, let him be, because this is not his channel. He has a channel. But to play like this is your office, Dee Mwango. Know how to differentiate times of play and times of addressing your people. One thing you have to understand, people have left their things. People are working at the same time to come and watch you, and you play here. Do not make this a playground. One day you will want these days which you are playing with, and you will not find, because there are so many YouTubers who are coming up. The upcoming YouTubers are coming, and they are coming with speed. You keep on joking with your husband because you think marriage is you are the first person to marry. Now you become a man controlling this man. The man has become like now your wife. He's coiling himself in his own home. You have taken over.
And now I live here in Poland with my husband, because I think that's what it's all about. So for me, growing up, I definitely knew at some point of my life, I want to get married, I want to be a wife, I want to be into family, and in future, when God allows, be a mother and just do life, because I believe there's time for everything. So let's get to know how he knew I'm the one, and I'll tell you guys how I knew he's the one, definitely. So he already said his part, and you want to add something on it?
No.
Babe, please yap.
It's simple.
It's simple.
There's nothing to say. Please, please, Dee Mwango, do not force this boy with so many things. This man is not interested. He's not. Read the writings on the wall. You force everything, so he doesn't have. He's not excited as you are. Because if he was excited, if he married you because he loved you, he will be jumping up and down. But this one, you have to. This is what he say, could die. You have to. He doesn't want to talk. He doesn't want. You're just forcing him. Better let him go and play video game.
Attracted to somebody,
Uh-huh.
and you go for it.
And you go for it. So for me, I felt he was truly serious, and he meant it from the word go. Number one, our communication has been very good, very, very, very good from day one until now. I love the fact that I got to know he understands what I do for a living, because the kind of profession that I do, people say a lot. People think they know you the most. People will judge you, they'll say things, but I truly needed a man who could handle that. Not just a man who would just go with what people say. With us here is beautiful picture, a beautiful cat. So that to me was something really, really nice. And from the moment we met, truly I knew it was meant to be, because I was so specific in what I was looking for. For me, I wasn't so specific that I'm looking for a white man. He was so specific looking for an African girl. But for me, I wasn't so specific when it comes to this. Let's just be honest. I just didn't, see it coming like so specifically, like this is exactly what I want. In terms of that, no.
A lie. Going by the past, your past, and the video which I watched from Michele Ponte's video, there was a video which Michele said, even if he marries, he never wanted, whether it was a joke or what, but he mentioned it. He talked about it, and it is in the video. Talking about you want him to marry you, but he doesn't have anything to give you or to pay like dowry, because Kenyan girls, you just marry, or Koreans, you pay a lot of dowry. And what did you say in that video? Marry him for passport. You said that. And with JB also, you threw yourself to JB. You wanted JB to marry. You did ABCD for JB. So you lying to people that you are not looking for a white man, that is a lie. That's a lie. If it is true, you do not have rushed the way you rushed. You would not have gotten married without even one of your people there, your family members. Your mom came to know about it through the Junior. So it was about white man and this passport. Whether you deny it, whether you say what, that is the fact. Even the husband knows. That's why he's not talking. He's not talking. Even him, there were things which he wanted from you. He wanted someone who can take care of him, like you are doing to the family, like you are doing to him. He wanted to be taken care of, because I look at him, I see someone who is lazy. Sometimes he just lie there at the chair. So you are looking for a white man, and he was looking for someone who can take care of him, because he's been watching you all this time. Not that he just came from a bush. No. He was watching you. This is one of your subscribers.
Me in Kenya. Oh my God. Like, I didn't see it coming. Just 1 week of us knowing, okay, there's a bus stopping by. I don't know if we have a delivery. Oh, it's the school bus, yeah? It's a school bus. Okay. So he decided to come to Kenya and visit me. Oh my God. So he got me a flight ticket from Mombasa, because that time I was living in Mombasa. And he told me he's coming, and first when I meet in the capital, and then we'll talk, we'll decide on everything. I was so excited, because for the longest time of my life, I've been strong and independent. You know, when a woman, you know how to get things done. It's so different. So for the first time, I got a man who was like, you know what, I'm getting you a flight ticket. And he got it, and he sent it to me. And I was like even surprised the fact that he knew even all the names, like so correctly. Of course, he knew my name and all that, but he filled up the flight ticket so nicely. I was like, wow, it's like we've known each other for...
Before they met in Nairobi, they had known each other just for 1 week. And this man decided to come to Kenya to meet her in Nairobi. I don't think that is true. Okay, being with her for a week, that is true. But this man didn't come for Dee. This man was already in Kenya. Because if he came to Kenya to meet Dee, and Dee was in Mombasa, he would have gone to Mombasa. Why didn't he go to Mombasa? That's a question, because that house where Dee was staying, that was Dee's apartment. He would have gone to Mombasa, direct from Poland to Mombasa. Why Nairobi? So this shows this man was staying in Nairobi all this time. He didn't come from Poland, because they just knew each other for a week. When was the document processed? When did he prepare himself? Within 1 week, you just talk to the lady 1 week already, you've gotten the visa already, you are in Kenya. No, that is wrong. That is a lie. That is a lie. This man was in Kenya. Didn't come from Poland. Okay, he's a Polish man, but during that time, he was in Kenya. And that's why he told Dee to meet him in Nairobi. If it were not so, someone who is just new in Kenya, it was Dee to come and meet him in the airport. And it was vice versa. So that shows he was in Nairobi, looking for a black woman to take care of him. That is what was happening here.
Being strong and independent woman, and then you find a man who is like really taking good care of you, to me was a big plus. Okay, I took my flight from Mombasa to Nairobi, and he came to pick me at the airport in my own country. Okay, so I used to enjoy and tell him that I'll hide, he'll not even see me. That I'll surprise him. You know what I mean? I was just imagining. And that day, the moment I landed at the airport, you know, he stands out the fact that he's white and he's in Kenya. So at the airport, immediately I saw him. And then I could not contain myself. I laughed. I tried to hide, but he had already seen me. Oh my God, I wish I recorded that day.
We can't get anything to treat Dee, because Dee needs some help. This laughing like this, imagine you are not staying with Dee and you get irritated like this. You can imagine the ears of Peter. Peter's ears are full. He doesn't know what to do. Peter doesn't know what to do. His ears are full. Kara every day. You can imagine. This lady now talking about the flight which this man bought for him, the ticket to Nairobi. How much is it? He's now getting what he spent. He's reaping now. He knew exactly what he was doing, because if you want to catch a hen or a chicken, you have to throw some corn like this, then you'll catch them. So he did catch you with those small things, because this is your follower. He knew exactly what you want, what you've been missing. How many times you've been coming out here saying that you've never dated someone who takes care of you. So he came with this. He knew if he does this to you, and now you see him differently. That is why he did that. He was just following your, like, he was just watching all your movement like this all the time. So it was not a surprise. To you it was a surprise, but to him, he knew what he was doing because he's been following you. So he had to pay. He had to pay. These are the small things which you needed in life. And these are the things which he had to fulfill to catch you, so that in the end, you'll pay his bills. You'll do everything for the family, which you are doing now.
I was so happy seeing him standing there with the flowers and waiting for me, and we felt so good. Hey, at some point I was even like, being a social media influencer, you never know who is watching, and there's so many people who know me. Also, everywhere that I go, most at the airport, so I was like, oh my God, I think people will see us. The way he hugged me, carried me up like this, I was like lost of energy, because, like the shyness, first of all, of course. You people know me, I'm not shy, but that day I was like, oh my God.
It was the only time you didn't talk.
100%.
That is the only day this girl didn't talk. All the times, even at night, she doesn't keep quiet. That is the only time. Even the husband is saying she didn't talk, because she talks a lot. She thinks this is a joke. Huh? She thinks this is a joke. This is not a joke. Whatever Peter is trying to tell her is like mocking her, because she doesn't stop. That is the only time she stopped talking.
Thought I could even record everything, but believe you me, I don't know what happened. I couldn't record. I was just in, how do you say this word? AWE. Oh. I was in awe. Oh my God, he looked so good, so handsome, so well put together. Hey, a distance of walking 5 minutes to the car, because he had a taxi that was waiting for us. For me, to be specific, we took almost 30 minutes. We hugged, we kissed, we looked at each other, we were happy. Oh my God, it felt like we knew each other for 5 years or more, and we had just reunited. It was such a good moment. So let me tell you guys, I'm just being so honest and so specific. So when we met, as I've said, all along I've been traveling around the world by myself, strong, independent woman. So when we got to Nairobi, I decided to go to a cafe to get a few stuff for myself, because I'm not the kind of type of person who travels with a toothbrush, who travels with soap, who travels with such essentials. I'm always like, when I get there, I'll definitely get anything I want. So I never want to stress myself packing and all that. I'm naturally like that. If you like me, let me know. So I went to a store and I was like getting everything that I need, of course, for my personal use. He had already booked a place in Kilimani. Is it Kilimani or Kileleshwa?
Kileleshwa.
Yeah, Kileleshwa. He had already got a place in Kileleshwa, so I was like, you know what? Let me go get things for myself. I went as a strong and independent lady, picked everything that I wanted. I didn't want much, but I always get the best things for myself. So I was there and I was at the counter and I wanted to pay for myself, because to be honest, people, I don't know, but people date for different reasons. But for me, being strong and independent, I've always looked forward to find a genuine person, somebody that we can do life together, somebody that we can plan, somebody who accepts me for who I am. Just that. So I get there, I want to pay, I get into my handbag, get my loaded card to pay, and he's like, no, I want to pay. And I was like, really? And he's like, yes. And remember, it's the first time now we are meeting, like we've been talking before. And
Dee Mwango, calm down. Dee Mwango, that is what gentlemen do. Because all this time, not that the people whom you've been dating could not do all this to you. The problem was lying on you, because when you date someone and you prove to them that you have a lot of money. I think, remember when Rosu was advising you the day when she was telling you not to support your parent, she also advised you to let men do their work. So you expected this man not to pay for you the things which you pick, like toothbrush, toothpaste, those are small things. So you expected him not to pay for you. He's the one who invited you. If you didn't pick them, maybe he would have bought them and put them in the house. So those are not things you can sit there and tell us that is what made you now know that is the one. No. Those are small things, and people do them out here. It's only that it is you who have been showing people out there that you have money, and you make even the people whom you are dating to be to have that inferiority complex, because you wanted to show that you are macho woman. So after that, after Kiswahili says ilikuramba, then now is when you come complaining that, oh, now you are a strong woman. You are a strong woman because you wanted to be a strong woman. You are showing people how much you had. Even this one followed you because he knew that when I do these small things which this girl is missing, I'll get her. Just the other day, when you went for this police safari, whose wallet paid the bill? Yours. Why didn't he pay with his own money? Why didn't he pay? He used your card. So do not sit there and yap. He was paying so that you can pay forever after getting you. You calm down.
Before and everything. And he's like, I want to pay. I was first like, Then I just let him do it. We get there, we get home, everything was so nice, everything was so beautiful. We get to talk. That night we had such a long conversation. We could just talk, eat, plan the things we want to do, the things, and I was so happy the fact that he's exactly what I thought he should be. People have what they're looking for, but I really found that he's humble, number one, such a humble man, such a gentleman, so kind, so smart and intelligent. He comes from Poland, but his English, I was like, oh wow. At some point, I'll even be like, you speak better English than I do. And I was so much impressed. The way he thinks, the way he sees life, everything that I wanted aligns with what he wants, because as we were getting to know each other, I would ask him, I was so straight to the point. That's one thing he can tell you. Like, I'm not the person who beats around the bush. Okay.
The orange is given so that at least she can breathe. Because she's not breathing. She's singing. Who can put up with this lady? Even the man is lost. He doesn't even know what this day is talking about. He's lost. He doesn't know. He's just sitting there. You brought your husband here to help you say how you met. You're not even giving him chance to talk. You're just yapping. You're just... So whatever you're saying, you want to tell me this man has nothing to say in this meeting. He's just sitting there and listening to you. You know everything. It's very hard to deal with such people. And if she's not careful, this relationship of ours is just hanging in the balance. I'm telling you. She has to be very careful, and she has to at least reduce the speed into which she have in this relationship.
I was so specific from the word go. I would ask him questions like, do you want to have kids in the future? There are people who prefer to date and things like having kids, being married. They're not what they're looking for, which I understand and I respect that. People view relationships in different ways. We even have open relationships whereby people decide to do whatever according to the meaning of open relationships. But I was so specific, and I would ask him, this is what I want. For example, would you want to have a wife someday? Are you looking forward to be a family man someday? Like such things. And everything aligned because I was so specific, because I knew I wanted to be into family. So if he told me, no, I just want to date for fun, I would be like, run! I would literally run. So I was so intentional and everything. So we got home. We had a very long conversation. We went out for a date to eat. Actually, he took me to one of the best restaurants we have in Nairobi. We had some nice Swahili dishes. I cannot remember the name of that place. It was really good. We had some nice Swahili dishes. I loved the fact that he enjoyed the meals and all that.
To keep her quiet because the lady is getting drunk with words. She's talking like no one's business. My question is, who can put up with this? Because the things which she's talking about, those are usual things. Those are normal things. Even Peter cannot imagine this is the reason why she's making this video. All these things she's talking about, we've heard this. She's been talking about these things ever since she got married. But she has not told people how they met. This is not what people want to know. All going to the restaurant, all these things you are talking about. This is not the topic of the video. She didn't talk about how they met. But bringing so many stories to the extent the husband is tired. Very tired. This lady is too much. Too much.
Okay, guys. So immediately I knew he's the one. And from my past experiences, this time round, I decided to let my brother know about everything. And that very first day, my brother was coming from Argentina. I was so happy. We went and met my brother. They met, they had a conversation. Everything was good. And we went to the village, check out everything, met my parents, had a good time, explored, and we did so much. And I love the fact that he wasn't so choosy and he wasn't like, I can't try this, I can't try that. He tried all the foods.
Why would he be choosy? Looking at where he's coming from. Because you didn't know. Why would he be choosy? Sometimes you calm down, Dee Mwango. Sometimes I don't know how to even to analyze you. You get too excited with small things. Why? After you seeing where it's coming from, why would he be choosing what? Because I see back home you have everything back home. So what was he supposed to choose? Choose what? Food.
I'm not always so open to try everything. Like if you tell me to try pork, I'll be like no, and my no means a no. But I'm so happy that he did well. He ate all the local dishes we have. He never complained even for a single day. Now I let you to say something because they will say, Dee, you yap forever. How's the experience in the village? How's everything? My mom, you met everybody.
Your mom, my new mom is the best.
Yeah?
I miss her.
She cooked a lot for us.
She welcomed me, hello son.
Yeah?
And she gave me shuka.
Yeah? The Masai shuka.
Yeah, the best.
Yeah, because yes, my mom was aware we were dating and all this. But long distance relationship is not that.
How? She didn't know you were dating because this man, you just knew this man in a week. And then he came to Kenya, as you were saying. So when did Congress mom knew that you were dating? Stop lying. Congress just met this man. She didn't know you were dating. He's someone you never dated. You just met him, not that you were dating. It was just 1 week. You are still trying to know each other. That does not mean you are dating. There's a time of knowing someone and dating. So you are knowing him and you to Kenya. Just to know you better. Then you took it like now, this is the husband. But you never dated at all.
We were so devastated without each other. More so when he left Kenya, more so when he left home, when we parted ways, it was so hard for us. And one thing for sure, he told me, this is the last time, I'm saying goodbye. From next time, we're going to be together and until forever. And I thought he was joking, but he truly meant it. Look at us now. Let's remind him of this day. He would call me and he's like, I'm so devastated, you need to be here. But again, you know how it is. You have to wait for the visas, you have to do a lot of paperwork. But again, thank God, it got approved, they got here. Guys, let me take you back. While we were talking on phone and everything, he introduced me to his entire family. And that made me feel like he's more sincere, he's open, he's not hiding anything. And even by the time I got here, I felt like I knew everybody.
Let this man talk. Or if you don't want him to talk, release him. Let him go. and sit somewhere, because we've had this topic this talk, we've had it every now and then. Oh, introduce me to the family members. Oh, my mother-in-law. Oh, enough of this. Where did you meet? That is the big question. This lady is all over this man. The man has nothing to say. He's just regretting, where did I get this one? Where did I get this one? How do I get out of this relationship? He's just there as a statue. Who sings like this? Who raps like this, my people? Because this video, I cannot do it that much because I get tired. This lady is yapping like her radio.
Guys, let me take you back. While you were talking on phone and everything, he introduced me to his entire family, and that made me feel like he's more sincere, he's open, he's not hiding anything. And even by the time I got here, I felt like I knew everybody, like my mother-in-law right now, everybody, like I didn't feel like, oh, this one I don't know. Like I had already known all the aunties, all my sisters-in-law, all my brothers-in-law, cousins, everybody. That was such a good sign for me. I was like, you know what, I think this is meant to be. Yes. And also, before coming here, he got me a flight ticket. I felt good. When a man says, I'm taking care of you, it feels really good. And the thing is, it's not that I care.
What flight ticket? Because the ticket which you told us, you said you are traveling with Kenya Airways. So what flight ticket? And you went with a different flight. Dee Mwango, stop your lies. Stop your lies. And no wonder this is the reason why Peter is not talking. Because you talk like these things you are talking about, they have never happened in the world. They are starting with you. Why can't you just say, oh, we met and now we are married? People know you are married. Enough. Enough. I'm telling you.
It feels good. It gave me a sense of security that you're in good hands and he's taking good care of you. He's showing up whenever he needs to. To me, that was such a good sign. I felt so good. I was so excited to be here. Oh my God, I was happy. And the first time we came to the village, I felt like, yes, this is where I belong, the village life. Baby, did you think I could really love the village life and be here? Say the truth, because I know the answer. I just want to confirm again.
I don't know. I didn't assume.
Huh?
I didn't assume.
She didn't assume. He always told me.
I was skeptical.
Why?
Because it's an old place, and how do you say? It's not I like it, but it's old.
But the countryside and all that. For me, I have nothing to. Like, I just love the environment. Like, it's so quiet, it's in the village and all that. But again, there was always a choice. Oh, you can go live in town if you want to, because there's also another house in town. And literally everybody lives there, to meet my mother-in-law.
Peter is saying he didn't know how you are going to take it, because the place is old. For sure, it is very old. Very old. So, he didn't know how you are going to take it. That is the truth. But you, because you wanted this relationship so bad, this strong passport so bad, you didn't care where you're going to sleep or where you're going to stay, so long as you get this strong passport. You see? And now you're forgetting. Now you're telling people that you didn't care, while you cared during Mwikele Ponte's time, when the mom was living in Poland. You said the poor people are the ones who stays in Poland. How comes you didn't care now? Now you are okay with it, eh? Sorry about the background. The Muslim brothers are praying, so sometimes when I make my videos, you'll hear them on the background. So the video continues just about how they met, but I just want to read some comments, because as I said in the beginning, she didn't tell people where they met. So there are some subscribers are concerned and asking her, where did you meet, in which country? Let me read. One is saying here, be specific how you met. For example, I met my husband on Afro introduction. That is one. Yeah, because she should tell people where they met, not just putting a title and she's not telling people where they met, leave alone meeting in Nairobi. That is not what people want to know. Another one is saying, what country did you meet your man D? They're just asking question because she didn't tell people where they met. She's dodging that question. And people want to know, where did you meet? Because they just met for a week. which side, because there are so many people out there who would want to be in that side so that they can get their husband or their women out there. So tell your audience, where did you meet your husband? Leave alone this Nairobi thing. Where? Which side? He's saying, Dee, please, you skipped on how you met. We want to hear that part too, because that is the part which is very important. And that part can help other people who are searching out here. Because you are reading books, you are searching, and you are leaving the part which people wanted to watch. Because all these things you are talking about, you've told people several times, you've been talking about how these people are good for you, how they are not racist, all these things you've been talking about. And going to Nyabohase, people have seen all that. Being in Nairobi, people saw that. But where you met, that is what people want to know. But she has refused to say that because she met this man in one of the sites here. Or she met this person in the beach. Or she met this person in one of the places she used to go to the gym. Because she didn't tell us, so we can guess, maybe gym in Watamu. You know where she was living. Otherwise, I don't have much, because this lady is a dominant. She has dominated that place. Peter has nothing to say. Peter can't talk. As the video goes on, you'll see where now Dee is telling Peter, come here, baby. She's now dominating, kissing the man as like she's now become the husband. Otherwise, bye-bye. See you again in my next video. Thank you for watching. Thank you.